Hi, everybody. Happy New Year, and it's time for interactive problem number 10. So, like all the other interactive problems, all you have to do is hit that play all hands button on this page to play the hand before you watch the video. So, the auction goes 1 no trump, pass, 4 diamonds, pass, 4 hearts. This is a Texas transfer. North has only 9 points, and usually you need 10 to bid game, but that hand is definitely worth at least 10 points. With Ace Jack 10 6 is a really powerful suit, so North didn't bother inviting, they just went straight to game. Now, if you don't play Texas transfers, maybe you just went 1 no 4 hearts, or maybe you transferred at the 2 level and jumped to 4 hearts. Those are all okay, but advanced players typically play Texas transfers, which was this example auction 1 no 4 diamonds transferring to hearts. So on the Queen of Spades lead, we start looking at our losers, and you can see we don't have any spade losers because of the doubleton up with the long trump hand. We have 2 sure diamond losers that are really have almost no potential to go away, and we have a slow club loser. And finally, with the hearts, we possibly have a loser, I should say. The normal way to play the heart suit is going to be to play the king of hearts and then play the 8 to the jack and hope that the finesse wins and hope that the suit breaks, and then we might not have to lose a heart. It's not a great 4 hearts here. It's not a great. The chances of making are pretty low. I also see in the back of my mind, I see the queen of diamonds. It's not a likely trick, but if we start the diamonds from the north hand and lead towards our queen, there is an outside chance that we can set up the queen of diamonds in time to discard a club. If both the ace king of diamonds are with east, the queen of diamonds might live to be a trick to throw away the 6 of clubs. So that's going through my mind. But first things first is it's time to win the spade and play king of hearts and a heart to the jack, because that's the normal way. That's our most likely way to get this contract solved. And in order to lead diamonds up towards our hand anyway, we need to finesse a heart. We need to get to dummy twice. We need to get there once with a heart and once with the club. So, all right, so we play the 8 of hearts, and it goes to the jack, and we get the bad news that they've discarded on the second round of hearts. So, good news, bad news. The finesse won, but we now have a situation where we know that there are still 2 hearts outstanding. West has both the queen and the 9. But this is a special spot where we are actually going to have an opportunity to score all of our heart tricks. This is called a trump coup, or trumping yourself down. So while we're in dummy, it actually costs us nothing to play a diamond up and try that whole possibility of the diamond to the queen working. So it goes diamond to the queen, and unfortunately that doesn't work. We lost the diamond to the ace, and now the best thing that they could do is play back a club, which we win the ace. And now I'm going to talk about why we're going to win the ace of clubs, because there's still a chance on this hand to make the hand, even though the ace king of diamonds weren't on side. What we have to do is we have to trump twice in the north hand. So we have the potential to do it. It's by roughing spades. So if we play 10 of spades to our king and a spade, West is actually out of spades. They're going to throw away a club, and we can trump it. Now we can come back to our king of clubs and play another spade and trump it. And now what's great is we know that West has the queen 9 of diamonds, or excuse me, the queen 9 of hearts. All we have to do is play a card from dummy, and eventually we're going to get our last 2 tricks. They can take the king of diamonds, but at some point they have to lead for us, and now we get this ace 10 of hearts. It's a really nice hand. I think this is a version of I don't know if it's a trump coup, but it's about trumping yourself down. And so it's possible in this hand that, let me just reload it, that we might have come to this conclusion by counting our tricks. This is a hand where rather than counting your losers, counting your tricks might have helped you find the. So let's go through it again. But I'm sorry, I'm having technical problems. I'm gonna have to reload the deal, and with the auction and the lead, and I'm gonna show all the cards. So if we're counting our tricks, our best chance to make this hand would be to take 6 heart tricks, 2 spades is 8, and 2 clubs is 10. So again, we win the spade, King of Hearts. We weren't prepared for this bad break, but it just appeared. And this is often with bad breaks, what you have to do is you have to adjust on the fly and then figure it out, because normally you're not expecting a bad break. It just comes, and then you've got to kind of not lose your mind and get uncomfortable. You just have to focus. And so at this point, if we're counting our tricks, we need to get all 4 heart tricks in the dummy. But we can try the diamond. It doesn't hurt us to try the diamond to the queen, but then when it loses, and when they play back a club, this is just one extra thing. It's really important. We have to win the ace and not the king, because we need 2 entries to our hand. And the king of spades must be used first. King of spades, spade, you see they'll try and throw a club, but it's not going to matter. We can play a club up to the king and ruff our other spade. You can see there. There's nothing that they can do. So even if West got on lead here, let's say they crossed over to the jack of diamonds, even West leading a heart, we already know where the queen of hearts is, so we can easily finesse and take 10 tricks. And if you didn't do the, let's just jump right back to the point where if you didn't play a diamond to the queen, let's say you recognized that you wanted to ruff spades. If you played spade to the king and a spade and they throw a club, now it's really important, if you didn't bother with the queen of diamonds, which is okay if you didn't see the possibility of the queen of diamonds and this is the way you went, it's really important that if you played a small club to your king and didn't cash your ace, this is another fatal play, because now on this 7 of spades they can throw away their club, and now we're not going to get that ace of clubs. So it was very important that if you didn't go about the diamonds, it's very important you take the ace of clubs in the process of this hand, because otherwise you're going to give West enough time to throw away their clubs. And now you ruff that spade, and it's the same issue, but slightly different. All right, I hope you enjoyed this interactive problem. More coming this year. Duplicate games starting January 30th. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.